Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Return coming from the 6. Things going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And those running lanes are closing up fast start. They he's out to just a yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. Now they're up against it here on 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 10 black.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Yellow, 22.
Here for Rattler, 1st and 10. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Mitchell Evans on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Rattler trying to get on 2nd. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That crack in my crack. I put that crack in my back.
Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear for them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. I'm flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. We've set it down from 37.
On the 37-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert.
Oh my God.
One's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks, his name all over him.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
So one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got it at the 6. They're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We got London on the train.
Hampton will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the first. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
40, ready?
They run. It's the former Pitt Panther. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be third down and 1. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We're back to SoFi right after this.
I got 12 watts for a buzz down, so you know I should play. I got 12 watts for a play, yeah, I'm pretty cool, my ring. I got to buzz down, but I got to put a little about my play.
Ready up.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1.
Oh, he caught it.
This is Evans. It's the 1st and more. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points in this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Glenn McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Rattler. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away. Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. And he won't connect on that one. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
This ain't that. No, this ain't that.
Air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Glenn McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay,
So
break.
good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Makes his way through a tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the
Oh, you
chains.
fancy, huh?
Run like that, kid, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock in his stride is already in enemy territory. On the gun, Rattler. In by Tenarola McMillan. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Shotgun give to Hampton. He'll get it up to the 44. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43. On the counter, it's Hampton. Some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him.
They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13. Herbert from the gun. He's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a beautiful land to what was a really solid run back.
7-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Rattler to the air now.
Wow.
Dumped off to his running back. It will go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Rattler back to throw.
Oh.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Chargers are going to have the football at the 48-yard line.
Chargers take over first.
Well, that's now a 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Count it.
Herbert on 1st down. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers both racing them to the halftime locker room. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Panthers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
But it's a 2-seater. I'm trying to move around. I got 3 years old, but it's 2-seater. I'm trying to move
His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
I'm trying to
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Rattler setting the throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Here we go. 50, green. Ready.
Here's Rattler. That's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 2 left to work with before halftime.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Now Rattler. That's completed right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone.
They didn't let me animate for it.
The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 21. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Throwing now, Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Couldn't get into a Rondé Gadsden the second. So that brings up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Dicker connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Way too long.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
45, right.
Oh, it's that play.
Ready.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Got my last and Papa nigga like a gun.
Work against the blitz. And again, he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
One thing we learned about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks set up what could be a very quick 3 and out and an early boost in the second half.
Third and long for him here. Absolutely fires this one right side. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh boy, use a bro, boy.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Inside gives to Hampton. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now for Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
We've set it down from the 37. They'll toss it to Hampton. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Right there.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Bro, the Sixers are fucking ass, bro.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert's a throw. Deep throw.
Oh my God.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So now pause for an injured player.
Oh, it's Herbert.
Yeah, this is a big one. It is Justin Herbert. He's in some pain. He's being attended to after that play. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
46-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there, and that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time Well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's ETN to begin the drive.
Good job.
Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fitzgerald looking good on the 18. And the Panthers drop the lead back to 13.
Panthers 28. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Good Lord, Max.
Herbert now. Got a feeling he has McConkey. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He just keeps fighting McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. McConkey with a touchdown. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
Damn pussy, the thing from the tree to try to get
They'll try it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the
Go to work, Max.
moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Yes, ready.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective
Beat him.
effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Hits his running back. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
It's a rhythm.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler, he gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
When each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. First and 10 from the 32. This is Hampton, right side. Well, the inside looked hazardous, but so is the middle. Only gets a couple. Second down coming up.
Derek Brown on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Maxie.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
On third down, Herbert. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Oh, that fucking
Chargers
sucks.
lined up in punt formation.
J.K. Scott in punt formation.
Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Rattler back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this
I get high as
drive.
fuck
Love the
every day.
aggressiveness from this defense. Break the huddle at second down.
At the 36-yard line.
On the gun, Rattler. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. Got a man. This is Evans. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Panthers.
Oh, she went Cubs first.
Rattler to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Baylor Tigers.
With a gun, there's Hampton. And they sent it straight ahead, but the punt stops him after a gain of 3.
Bad bitch on a bad bitch.
That
You
is
know what I'm
simply
talking
a
about?
stay on
I
schedule
don't
kind
want
of
that
run.
girl
Nothing
cause
more,
she, you
nothing
know
less,
me.
just
It came
right
from
on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Now they all just hate on me.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. This one's complete. DeAndre Lambert-Smith. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
18.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain.
First down.
And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Hampton gets the handout. On the move, past the 40. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Running right side. And he's going to be touched at about 3 yards shy of the marker.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there. There's nothing this defense can do.
So long.
2nd and 3 now.
To get on.
Crowd right.
Here's a design run. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Now, the offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming
No, he
up
didn't.
on 3rd and inches.
Oh, go back, see.
Hampton now up the middle. He'll get them enough for a first down.
Talk your shit, Maxie.
Old school